Welcome back, everybody. Today is Sunday, January 26th. I took the last 2 days off just to catch up on sleep because I did a late night live on my other channel on Thursday night, and I just wanted to take some time for myself. But as you can see, there are a lot of news items on Neopets, and you'll see this idle clicker. So I saw this on Jelly Neo. I saw it on Neopets Nation, people talking about it. And I'm like, let me check this out for myself. So I did. It was interesting, and I will say right away, they had the Key Quest music, and I just rather just have Key Quest back. As I say that, like, I know I should just show this video, but then I thought to myself, and I'm like, why would you not just do Key Quest? Can you imagine just putting Key Quest as a mobile app and then have people join it and play against them? Neo friends, random people. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? But hey, let's make a new one, an idle clicker. Alright, so you just click. I don't play these games at all because I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen. You just have to click it. There you go. Just keep on clicking. Is that really it? Yep. Omelets come out while you collect them. I will also say I don't want to even have to click it. I don't know if you have to click it, but inside of the cardio, when there's loot piles on the ground on the island, you actually have to click on them to get it. It doesn't just automatically just swoop them up for you after so many seconds. So I just don't want to do that. Man, I must be lazy, but maybe that's why I don't like idle clicking. Yeah, and then you use those omelets, feed this dude here. There you go. Eat up, buddy. And feel like then you get some points to drop out. But you see right there the coins that came out, it says 2 and 3s. I can't imagine that being Neo points because yeah, that would suck. I feel like it's like level up. It's right there at the top. But again, I don't play these type of games, so I could be totally wrong about what's going on here. I just can't imagine it being fun. Yeah, I mean, like the only way I'd ever play that is if they just give me Neo points or items or something. You gotta like basically entice me to have that. So there is a survey which I did not actually read. Do you want to just read this? Let's see, a Neopets idle clicker. There's that video. Okay. After viewing it, how interested would you be in playing this game? All right. Well, you don't want to know. I think it's a basically you have to enjoy this type of games. If you don't, you're not going to enjoy that whatsoever. But yeah, the Key Quest music, I rather just have Key Quest, mobile Key Quest. Yeah, look at that. Why couldn't you just give us mobile Key Quest or bring back the Darkest Fairy game? I never played it, and they use Habitarium music. Yeah, I love the Habitarium, but it lagged really bad on my computer. That was the biggest problem with it. Once your Habitarium got so big, just over. Fairy Fragments New Year's update. If you have not seen that, it's it's what it is. It was the same thing as the Christmas one. It's really a pain if you're higher up in level because the levels are just really hard to beat. So then you take forever trying to get it, and to get the prize is just not so much fun. But as written here on Jelly Neo, it's not anything that goes back to neopets.com. So it's not like you're getting Neo points or any sort of item. It's just all in-app rewards. Okay, and then Battledome strength and defense boosters. That's what they were talking about. It is actually kind of funny in a way because I think more people would have assumed it would have been higher. So people have been playing Neopets forever. They've been training their pets forever. They've been given neggs and all these stat increasings and training them above a certain number. And back then, the certain number apparently was 750 or 800. I think it's 750. Now they added 750 to 799, 800 to 849, and 850 or greater. So all those people that got their strength up to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. The hope was they're going to add more icons based on those levels, but we're not there yet because there's not enough people. But there is one way to fix that, right? One way is the daily quest prizes to get everybody all geared up and ready to go. I mean, we gave out tons of weapons, right? So why not just give out some daily items like cooling bomb of the warrior? If you don't know what that does, that is, I believe, 0 to 2 defense. There it is. You also have this magical one. Let me just go. There is Jar of Forest Earth. If you have not seen that one, this thing is strength 0 to 6. Amazing, yes. And then you also have, if that's not enough, if you want the guarantee, not zero, you have this power neg, which gives you increased strength by 1. There we are. And the price is all just based on that. Let me just flip over here quickly. You can't see my screen, but I am looking at Fairy Employment Agency because it is the 4-minute mark. And I pulled up a silver. There we go. Let me just do this real quick. Gonna interrupt my spiel there about stat increases just to do this. I do need to make some money. I've been buying a bunch of stuff on Neopets. Let me just do this. But I hopefully you had a wonderful Saturday. Happy Friday. 'Cause it's almost freaking Monday. The dreaded Monday. I have my performance review on Monday. That's gonna be exciting. I really wish I didn't have to go through this thing. So I got 35,567. I wish they would just slide me a piece of paper, say I did okay or not okay, and then just give me my percent raise. That would be very nice. But no, we got to go through it. But that is the song and dance you go through when you're working in a company or in just general working. I assume everybody should be doing that. All right, so you have these different items. So this is a great chance if you're doing the dailies to actually power up your pet. The hard part about that is you don't necessarily always get those items when you do your daily quest log. Yesterday, I got nothing but Neo points. Today, what I ended up getting was 5,000 Neo points. Culture and history of Faerieland, rainbow paintbrush, 3,000 Neo points, and a rainbow paintbrush. If you notice here, I got 2 rainbow paintbrushes. Yes, that's very excellent. Yeah, like I need that at this point because there's more news. So not only so just watch out for that. And why I point out all these items is if you need these items to increase your pets, obviously it speeds up your training, but it does cost you money. But there's also this opportunity that being a daily, if it goes down a decent amount of Neo points, potentially you look into buying that, okay? Now, moving up here, we also have this AMA, and hopefully you got this. It was Bob Borovan. It ended as of yesterday, so it's too late now if you didn't get it. And even then, you get this old and crusty Borovan. I don't know if anybody really wanted that, but there you are. Now, going over here to the monthly questions that they asked during the AMA. Since the codestone rate was increased in the Battledome, it looks like rate of Nerkmids has drastically dropped. Can you please adjust the drop rate to make Nerkmids go back to how they were? And I said that when they first did that. I'm like, I wonder if this is going to affect. And the answer is yes. Yes, it obviously did. And the amount of Nerkmids dropped off. But as you can see here from my results, I ended up with 4 Nerkmids, 1 red codestone. So obviously what's going to happen very, very quickly is it's going to affect the prices of Nerkmids. But do I think it's going to drop down like super, super low? No, because there's always going to be people out there in the world that are going to want to gamble using these. But again, that's going to drop the prices of paintbrush. Is because if you have cheaper Nerkmids and more people willing to gamble on it because they're not worth as much anymore, they're going to see this arbitrage opportunity where paintbrushes are still expensive. But eventually the paintbrushes will drop down too. So this is kind of like a good and a bad, right? Some people pick up Neopets Premium because they wanted to get the Super Shop Wizard. Some people wanted to have the ability to get these Nerkmids because you really weren't able to get them any other way, right? You could get them from events, but good luck on that. How often does that really happen? Now that this thing is just flowing, they open the spigots. They're like, let there be Nerkmids and let there be paintbrushes now, right? Because now I have it. You can see right here. Let there be paintbrushes. I got 2 of them. Then I got Nerkmids. The other day, remember, I actually ended up with 2 events that gave me Nerkmids. I know that was just random luck, but it was very interesting on how that happened. They're like, I think you need some more Nerkmids, buddy. So here they are. And then you can see this right here. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I don't know. It's nicer to get them. There's still more value than Codesons at this point. So if you're trying to say, should I get premium? Do I want to get these Nerkmids? I mean, right now at this point, it's still worth it. obviously with the AMA, well, not AMA, the Neopies coming up, you'll be able to get bonus items out of there. So they're trying to make sure that you're very interested in picking up Neopets Premium. This is one of the ways they do it. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's just going to hurt the economy more. I don't necessarily like it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if I got one or two Nerkmids a day, I was happy with that. There was days where I got zero, but one or two is pretty solid. At four, five, six, I heard people getting seven. I think you're a little bit overboard here. I think you need to tweak it just a little bit. But other than that, let's oh man, they'll never get this thing right. When can we expect the site to be converted? TNT works on it as they are able, so this is not a priority. It'll be released page by page. It kind of sucks. Right, you have a half the site that looks different from itself. More communication on merchandising, not really gonna happen. What else we got? Ambassadors, bring back random contests, no. Expanding. Gourmet Food Club and Avatar list from top 50 to top 100. All right, I understand that. Just because it takes a lot to actually move up on that list. And then you also have, please consider making the Space Fairy Battledome Challenger a premium perk. Right now, the rare item code redemption is not functioning properly. I know people were able to get it because you just need a rare item code at this point. So people got that. Is it possible to allow Fountain Fairy dips to stack? That would be very nice, as I was one of those people that had three in a row and there was no real use for them. I don't know what else to do. Oh, this one was interesting. We need more Neo Point sinks. Could you please add a capsule similar to the retired Hidden Tower treasure capsule, but for Smuggler's Cove items? Dom really likes this idea. TNT is evaluating as a whole on how to add more Neopoint sinks throughout the site within this year. Remember what I said? One way to do that is just get rid of the interest at the bank. It's not get rid of it, it's cap it. Cap it to 100,000. That is it. That's all you got to do. That is not hard to do either. You just cap it at 100,000. People can't just necessarily spend hundreds of thousands a day because they get it in free interest, right? Get it? Get it? That's how you do it. It takes care, like, imagine just doing that, and whatever amount of accounts have so much interest. They have to spend it every day and they're buying all these items. So if you get rid of the Neo points, you take care of a part of the problem right there. That's I don't know. I mean, I can't believe it takes all this effort to even think about it. Like you don't need a Neo points. Like you need to get rid of some of the free ways you're giving out Neo points. Okay. AMAs. You told us in previous AMAs that Invisible Pets were going to participate in the customization spotlight. When will this happen? By April. All right. What else we got here? New quests. Yeah, it's boring to do the same thing over and over again. Oh, there's one other thing. Thank you for adding the auction commas and other small fixes. Would it be possible to have this extended to other places? We'll keep this in mind. I don't think you need it at the bank. Bank, who cares? I mean, you put money in and out. Doesn't matter. Trading post though, that one, yeah, that one's a problem. That one you should definitely do. Ooh, look at that Valentine plushie style sneak peek. And then there's something about bots. Bots. Can we get an update on the anti-botting initiative you promised in past AMAs? Bots are still everywhere, including shops, auction trades, and Wishing Well has gotten so bad and causes massive inflation everywhere. Yeah, I mean, good luck. They're trying to figure it out. That's basically what it is. They're trying to figure it out. I mean, when you have a way to earn real life money, people will always try to find a way. Remember how I remember laughing at the store at some guys selling my uh, wife, she was my girlfriend at the time, a MacBook. And he's like, she asked him, "Do I need antivirus for my computer?" And he said, "No. This thing is safe. There's no way to actually get a virus." And I just started laughing. And then he looked at me, and he was like, "What? Is something wrong?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you're gonna get a virus on there." He was like, "How is that possible?" I'm telling him all this stuff. There's always a way to end up with a virus. And that's just because back then, people weren't, it wasn't as I would say prevalent that people would be looking for MacBooks. Right there, it's Apple back then. People were wanting Windows, and it's a lot easier to go after if you wanted to make money. You go for the ones where there's a lot more people because there's a lot more gullible people to get. Right? There's just so many more people that are targets. So why go after people with MacBooks when there is only a small percentage of the population that you could possibly uh, get money from, right? Like, why work hard for a small potential? Oh, look, I got a gold. Yes, yes, yes. So you go for the places that have more people. That way, you have a better chance of succeeding on your scam. There we go. Sorry, I'm working on this goal and I'm like counting out the four. I know counting the four is hard, but let's get this here. What do I end up with? 70,000. Counting the 70,936 would be such a pain in the butt. All right, go. Move that back over. So yeah, this is always going to be hard. And you would think something small as Neopets people wouldn't do, but money's money, man. Like some some people are always going to go, or they just want the thrill of like said winning on Neopets. I'm not really sure why. Right? Like I couldn't imagine using an auto butter to or auto buyer at a Neopet shop because in the end, who cares? Like it's not gonna mean anything to you. Having that money is not gonna mean anything to you. And what are you just trying to prove that you're better than people on the internet on this website? I can't imagine that. I just no. There's better things in my life to do than try to impress people on the internet that I'm probably not even gonna talk to. It's like if you take a look at my gallery, then that's just random stuff that I may enjoy. That's really what it is. And I'm not really out here showing anybody. Like I don't think I've shown you all like anything of my gallery. I may have talked about it, or in a lot of my stuff, if you've seen, just gets tossed in my safety deposit box. Just another item in the growing list of items on Neopets, which is a vast amount that you're not going to even really remember. That's why I'm like, I don't know if people really took that to heart about really enjoying your items, being upset that you're not going to get an item from premium. You know what I rather have? I rather have the whatever dollar amount in my bank account, in my real life bank account, than having to worry about I missed out on this stamp because it was given out as a premium item. Like who cares? Right, it's just an item. I move on with my life. I don't even think about it. Yeah, that's really it. That's it. But I guess it's hard for people to let go sometimes. Okay, but I understand. Everybody wants something, but that's the whole point of Neopets is just the endless idle clicking away. I honestly gotta look up an idle clicker. I don't know what you do in those games. I just see you clicking over and over again. I mean, I imagine it clicks for you when you're not playing. That's a part of the idle clicker, but I can't imagine that. I kind of want my games to have some sort of storyline, some sort of challenge in there, and that's not it. I can't imagine what you even spend your money on. Like what unless there's ads. Are there ads in the thing? How do they make money? 'Cause I know people do play those type of games. I just don't understand. I get a bag of broken Neopets points. And I know people are probably saying like, "Why are you even playing this game?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just enjoy it. I do. It's my happy little place on the internet." And I think that's it. That's all. Look at this. Wow. I get a code stone. I get a freaky looking lollipop. I know it's not freaky. It's culture wise. So there you go. It's pretty cool looking. Someone actually made a glass for me and my wife. They went to some artsy place as kind of a wedding gift. That looks like that. Really cool looking. I still have it up there. It's displayed as a centerpiece on my, I don't know what you call it. It's a server, I think is what my wife always called it. I will tell you, if without my wife, I would have 90% less furniture in whatever place I'd be living at. I am your typical, imagine what a single person would have. That would be me right there. I would probably have a one table, 2 chairs, a couch, and maybe an inflatable bed. That would be what consisted of what I of furniture to me. 36 to 10, baby. Yeah. That's enough for an inflatable bed. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Moving on. My life. The 36 to 10. All right. We got Doggo there taking a nice little walk in. Fairly safe one today. So yeah, Neopets. Lots of stuff happening. People upset, people happy. It's all the same. It's a oh boy. Just oh 554. Win, 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 win. Wrong. Okay. Well, at least that didn't change. There's no way I'm winning the Marrow thing. Yep. Plus side for me when it comes to training now, my pets are just my my pet is like 800 something strength and my defense is under just like 799, I think. That's where I left it. So pretty nice. Like I just need another 50 out of there, and that's not too hard. And even then, I'm not even sweating it. Like we got a while before the whole what is it plot comes back, the void within. And even then, is it really gonna make that big a difference? No. And even then, I don't care. Just I don't care. I don't care if I'm at the top strength boost and I know I'm not winning anything. Oh, 800,000. What the heck? What are people doing? They're sleeping on 800,000. This is crazy. Like people actually left the jackpot. How much is the Ice Stravaganza scratch card? I gotta know. I'm too lazy to type out the entire word. So I just do this and then I have to hit it twice because I have to resubmit because it always goes to the Ice Stravaganza TCG for some reason. 628,000. That thing has definitely moved up. Wow, surprise, surprise. I would have never guessed that that thing would have reinflated. I would have never guessed that I should have bought some of them. If you're wondering why I say it that way, I did buy some of those. Because I'm like, man, these Ice Stravaganzas are super cheap. Doesn't make any sense. I think I told you that the one day. Yeah, I did. On a video. So it's not like I hit it. And then they sat there for like they went to 500,000 and then they dropped back down to 400,000 and now we're at 600,000. Maybe that's why no one won the jackpot. It's freaking expensive. They finally did some math and we're like, you know what? Probably doesn't pay to like scratch the jackpot scratch card when it's only I don't know, like 300,000. That doesn't make any sense. Why win it? Oh, dang it. And yesterday I won 25,000. That was sweet. I was very thrilled. Okay, so here we go. That's a nice looking setup there. But yeah, Nerkmids, if you're afraid of it, sell it. But I think there's going to be enough people that are going to try to gamble on it, right? Like I foresee more people trying to go for the trophy because perception wise, it should be a lot cheaper. But you know, it'll be interesting to see come 5 days from now what the prices of these Nerkmids are for people trying to go for the trophies. This is an easy one. Holy crap! Look at this thing. I don't think I'm gonna get stuck today. Bam! I wish they had a trophy for how fast you did that because I mean I killed it right there. Not like this thing, Cozy Campfire, which is just a mega pain in the ass. Alright, let's start. Let's do this. Helps if I had the whole thing on my screen. Alright. There we go. I think I need to zoom out more still. Yeah, I probably do. I probably do. Angry guy. This thing. Oh, I can't touch it. Oh, I just messed up. I had a really easy one right there. Oh, where's the notebook? There it is. Bam. All right. That could have been a trophy worthy attempt there. I will say I gave up on tea time with Tabby, but since I'm here, I'm gonna just do it. Fire rice. Come on, come on, come on. All right, we can do this. Fire rice. I had for the very first time. I went to the ethnic aisle of my store and I ended up getting German Spätzle. I never had it. I didn't know it was. I've heard the word before out there in the real world, but I've never had it myself. And I made it. And I'm like, oh shoot, it's pretty good. It's cheesy, oniony, freaking delicious. Yeah, it was in German. That was interesting. I was like, why is it here? I mean, I didn't know people We're all about the German Spätzle, but it's freaking good, man. My wife went back and got some more. Kind of like at a good deal at the store. Maybe people just didn't want it. Who really knows? But I improved my culture. It was funny. The first time I took my niece, it was years ago, to the store. I wanted the teacher to cook because you didn't hear my rant about cooking. I like cooking and I like getting the recipes from my mom and my grandma because if not, we're going to lose all the great cooking from our cultures, right? And that's not, it's all the cultures. Like your mom, grandma, whoever family member has been cooking. Wow, okay, there's nothing. This is crazy. Look at all that silver bright veil. Silver bright veil, 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 everything. Man, what a crazy employment restock because it's just we don't have that. Maybe they should give out Brightvale job coupons. That would be amazing. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna lose the culture, cooking recipes and all that stuff. So I went to teach her how to cook. Like she came, it's my niece, my wife's niece, and she came over. I brought her to the store to show her some of the recipes, and I was like, okay, we'll cook one. And we went down the ethnic aisle to get something. She's like, oh my god, I didn't know they had this. There's an ethnic. I totally missed that. There's an ethnic aisle in section. Dang it! Are you serious? All right. Well, I hit the dong, and the flaming donut fruit just went by to tease my ass. So I am done with that one. All right, there we go. Quest log, claiming it. She's like, oh my god, ethnic aisle. I didn't know they had that here, or just in general anywhere. She didn't know grocery stores had it. I'm like, this is why you need to learn how to cook and actually end up at a store and buy ingredients. I know it's kind of crazy for anybody that's ever shopped. Oh, look, I get a snake today. That's my second snake. So we'll see what we get tomorrow. But yeah, snakes are expensive. So along with my stat increasers, right? You have the weekly. I just showed the daily. Didn't get this one quick. Do they have the weekly down here? Ah, so she went to this store. It was just it was hilarious to me as she came to this realization that there's things out there in the world called grocery stores that have, culturally different food inside of it. So this is a string ferocious neg. Do they have an armor neg into the weekly? Because that would have been nice. Interest neg. Nope, I guess not. So what we'll see what tomorrow holds. So far I'm at 2 snags for this new rotation of weekly items, which is pretty good. I think that's pretty solid. I'm gonna quick stock all of this, and then that is it for my day. So I've, like, I think one more fairy employment job to do. Quick stock. Bam, snag. Snag. Yeah, whatever. I'll just throw it in my safety deposit box because I really don't care. Purple, pink, pink. Great. Thing at the top. Fairy Fortune scratch card. That had to come from Fairy Fragments. God, I do not want to play Fairy Fragments. I do not want to do that Christmas, or it's not Christmas, whatever this new quest thing that they have going on. It's not fun. It really isn't. Once you get out there, like I was doing it for the Neo points, but at this point, like to do this in-app game event thing, just kind of annoying. I'll be honest right there with you. But going back, one last thing I love to do, right, is check out the boards. I'm going to check out the quest boards, but even then, I'm pretty sure with this many people on, being that it is 10:37 my time, that it's going to be already taken care of. So 45 seconds ago, someone already answered. This one's 38 seconds ago, so I'm not going to do it. Sarita. Yeah, see, already. Bam, look at that. Someone just did it. As in the moment it took me to open that and pronounce her name, it was already gone. By Evil Baby. All right, let's go. Go to the general discussion, see what we got here. When you shut a door on your dog, oh god, that's gotta suck. You hear it like start whooping or crying, right? And get the miserable, get the most miserable stare the whole time because even though you gave a choice whether to, I thought I thought you shut the door on their paw or something. Not because you closed the door. Okay, never mind. Yes. That would suck if you close it on their paw, legs, whatever. My brother is a sweet angel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Love for family. Great. My mom locking in as the tooth fairy. I never really understood this, why people put money under there or why they talk about tooth fairies in general. Yeah, there was nothing glamorous about like when my parents would try to take our teeth out of our mouth. That was not fun at all. The classic one, speaking of doors, is the whole doorknob and string around your tooth. That wasn't fun. The apple is always my favorite. Like just go in there, bite an apple, and hopefully that tooth is stuck to it. It's always a classic. But oh my god, my dad would try to rip it out of my mouth with just his hand. That was not good. No fun. Okay, lastly, I've read there's boards here. There's premium boards. I don't know if I'm not allowed to. Probably whatever. It's a board. It's out there in the real world. My cat I can hear is meowing at my door. I have my door closed to the basement, and she is just nonstop meowing. Let me just see there. What do we got? How many Nerkmids are you getting from the Cosmic Dome number 2? Let's go to the very end. Wow, 6 for me today. Highest ever previous is 4. Someone got 3. 2 to 3. 4. Wait. Nerkmids 4. Damn. 5. 5 to 6. 5. 8 2 days ago. That is freaking nuts. We'll see what happens coming up on the reset trophy day. But that is everything. Hopefully you all had a great time. I can't wait to find out what goes on from here. Neopets, man. They have no clue what they're doing, but I'm here for their ride. I'll see y'all later. Bye.